Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I said that Faith should have a show, even if it's once or twice in a week. Use his platforms, Twitter Space, YouTube, Snapchat, whatever it is. Just go live once in a week or twice in a week, and all you do is basically talk about health issues. Yes, health issues. And trust me, it's not going to be long. At most 90 days, sponsorship will show up. There'll be lots of people who will be chasing after him with their money just to sponsor that show on his platform. And I am not even kidding. I am not even kidding. Now, this is one of it. Someone actually sent him a message on Snap and says, "Good morning, Dr. Faith. How are you? How are our dear Imo and the beautiful Ruth doing today?" He says, "I would like to discuss a medical concern with you. Your awareness on breast cancer and the YouTube video you shared really inspired me to reach out. The issue is called Bartholin cysts. It's a rare condition that affects only a small percentage of women, and I happen to be one of them. I would truly appreciate it if you could create some awareness about it when you have time in your busy schedule. If you decide to post anything on your Snap, please kindly keep me anonymous. And if you would prefer a one-on-one conversation, I don't mind. I can open up fully then." I appreciate you, Dr. Faith. I love you. And now he explains it. I mean, this is just unbelievable. You just have to like this. So let me play back for you what he actually explained, that is Bartholin cysts, to this lady who was concerned about it because she basically has it.
Explain what the Batholin cyst is. I have to tell you what the Batholin glands are. So when someone says they're wet, your wetness comes from three different places: the walls of your vaginal canal, mucus from inside, and the Batholin glands. They're on. Imagine this is your vagina. There are two holes by the side, two glands. They secrete mucus from there. Sometimes those glands can get blocked. Now, when those glands get blocked, they can swell. If it's a small swelling, you won't feel any pain. It'll just be there. But then if it's a big swelling on one side or both sides, you'll be very uncomfortable because obviously it's down there. So you won't be able to feel well. The different things that cause it. First thing is mucus, because mucus is from there, so you can block it. Second thing is, if you've had like an STI, you've had an infection or something, if you don't change your underwear, good hygiene, things can grow there and cause inflammation and block the gland. So when someone has something like this, we do a test, we do like a swab test, we can see visual investigation, and then that's how you like detect it. To cure it, you can drain it. If once you drain the pus, it will most likely go. But you can treat the underlying disorder too. So if there's an infection there, you treat the infection and the person gets better. Sometimes friction can also cause. So when you're having sex, if it's too rough, you can injure that area. If you're riding a bicycle, riding a bike, or you're sitting in a very uncomfortable chair, those things can also cause it. So I'm sorry you have it. I hope it gets better soon.
See that? Just explained it so much, so well.
To explain what the Batholin cyst is.
So let me read some comments that we're having here from persons who have responded to his explanation. This one says, "Knowledge now water, beauty and brains. Oh wow, no knowledge is a waste." This one says, "Backstory: A woman commented on his Snap story that she saw his documentary on breast cancer and asked if he could raise awareness on this too because she has a condition and most women don't know about it, and he obliged. I also learned a new thing as I've never heard of the condition. Thanks, Doc. Absolutely. I've never heard of Bartholin cyst." This one says, "Dr. Faith Extraordinaire. I'm just hearing this for the first time. Faith is never going to leave their necks. He keeps pressing it with eloquence and intelligence, something their small brains cannot comprehend. Go, Faith, go, go." Thank you, Dr. Faith. You are a genius. I keep learning from you. You are a blessing. This one says, Wow, this is so good of you. We love you. Thanks for the education. Well done. If he is, you go medical school now. This one says most people are dull, so they think that he always says is brilliant. Okay, most people are dull, so they think what he always says is brilliant. Okay, that's from Ade, that day of Ade. And some people started attacking the person. It says, "Oh yeah, talk your own. Make we learn as you sabi pass 'em." And he started complaining, please don't bite me. I mean, they came for him. Dr. Faith, you are truly the greatest of all times and a living legend. These people did not hate you for what you did to Emisi to defend yourself after she stole your script, demanding for sexual desires together with Sultana and Doris, but they hate for being extremely intelligent, brilliant, and having the highest wins in the history of Big Brother Niger since it ever existed. That was where the hatred came from, but I promise to fight with you to the last and stand by you till eternity. That is loyalty, not just as a biggest fan, but as a mentor that you are to me forever and ever. Wow, this is crazy. Faith, you are the greatest of all time. This one says, I know people hated you for being intelligent, brilliant, and having the greatest of all wins in the BB Niger. Is he a gynecologist? This one says, always on women body parts. I know this was going to come. Always on women's bodies parts. Okay, this one says, "Who be this? Something we doctors don't explain to us since 1908. Where did we come from? In relevant person, this doesn't sound straightforward. See, even I keep saying this thing that there's no way you will be 100% loved. Even if you start dashing people 1 million every day, people in your community, oh, all of them, maybe let's say there are like 300 people in your community, and you're dashing them 1 million daily, and dashing them 1 million, they'll still hate you. Some people amongst those people will still hate you. So don't ever think doing good or being intelligent makes you obliterated from hate. In fact, hate triples when you do more good. Don't think that you doing good, brings you all joy, all happiness, which is supposed to. I mean, on a regular, if you are that kind of person. In fact, if Faith was somewhere in America, or maybe he's an American citizen or something, the table would have turned. The table would have turned in terms of the fact that he would have been given every kind of support, including the government, to succeed, to be in a place where he'll be comfortable enough to, consult, ask people, answer people's questions, and meet them at their point of health needs. Yes. So I really don't put into consideration some of these hates that come. It's normal. It happened in the house. We all watched it. Some of the people who didn't like him were because, well, they can't match his intelligence, they can't match his strengths, they can't match his attitude. And so because of that, they just hated his guts. They just hated his guts. I mean, at least with all the explanation I have done, you can always almost read in between the lines as to what exactly happened in the house with the explanations. There's no way you can tell me, oh, one of the things that I said is a lie, or maybe I skewed certain narrative. I say it as it is. I don't keep my thought, except I'm joking, or maybe I'm trying to pass a narrative that's maybe would be extremely tilted towards supporting somebody. Yeah. So Faith knows this, and he thinks it's one of those things that people say. Let them continue saying it. Let them continue talking, and talking will not stop him from doing the needful. And he has always said that none of the hate will stop. He is concerned more about the faithfuls, and if there is a faithful fan who asked him some question, who needs him to answer certain questions from him, he would oblige, but not to the extent of now trying to go back into the dungeons or hide his face because one hater who probably have not eaten very well today, who probably have a problem with movement, will now start trolling somebody who is clearly better than you. You tell me, game ended one more than 1 month ago. So what is the problem? Why are you still hating somebody who who doesn't even know you, who doesn't even care about you, who doesn't even know you exist? So why are you putting content to malign them, to make them feel bad? Why? Why? And by the way, the questions about why the female parts always on female parts. Go and check. I can tell you for free that even if he checks his analytics on YouTube, even Instagram and TikTok, if he checks his analytics, there are more women who are following him, who are his fan, than there is for any other housemates. Yes, yes, there are more women who are his fan. I can tell you for free, there are more ladies who are on his trail. And so creating, it's only normal. I mean, if you have, if you check your analytics and your analytics shows that you have 85% of your followers or your viewers are women, you're going to create contents to directly speak to them directly. Now, what was that? Yes, you're going to create content to appeal to them much more than you would appeal to men, because men are just 15%. So if you know that your population is just reading the room, this is what this content is for a certain group of persons who are female, right? And you know your platform female platform where people go for content for women, and women follow you the most. You're just naturally going to create content that directly speaks to women's health. Yes, because you are a professional in that field. So what is wrong with that? And you're questioning somebody who does something by themselves, for themselves, with their resources. You are questioning them. Why is he on women's body? Why are you not on another person's case? Well, okay, create content for men now. Create content for male body. Let's know that you are also doing content for male. It's just really ridiculous conversations and things that we hear, and you wonder, really, are these people okay? Anyway, guys, tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you as always.